They are the champion of Nigerian Volleyball Premier League 2022. They are fearless, determined and confident. Although I call them the underdog because they are the only private sponsor team among the 10 teams that participated in the 2022 Volleyball Premier League. They are OFFA Volleyball team. My name is Daniel. I'm on my way to Kwara State, the home of OFFA Volleyball team, as they are preparing for 2023 Nigerian Volleyball Premier League. So I went to meet them in Ilorin. I was welcomed by Ismaili, the setter, who also won the best setter of the tournament last year. My aim is to know the secret behind the success of the team. So I talked with Soba, the coach.
My name is Coach Sulaiman Odi Ajayegu, the head coach of OFFA Volleyball Club, and also the head coach of Nigerian Under-17 national team, male team. It's been wonderful. It's been quite interesting to choose volleyball as a career. I'll call it my second and my most favorite career in life. I studied mechanical engineering, but after my graduation, I discovered that we have a lot of talent in sports which are actually wasting away. And how do I give my support? The only way I can give my support is to undergo some coaching training, which to the glory of God, been doing wonderfully well to see to how to bring the young lads in my community OFFA up, and to the glory of God, I can say today that I have a lot of boys and girls that have represented this country, and I've also won laurel for this country. And to the glory of God, I also have some professional volleyballers that are playing volleyball after the shore of Africa. So it's a great thing, it's a great pleasure. To the glory of God, I'm so proud that I've been able to do this, to contribute positively towards the growth of my community. Yes, it's my volleyball career as a coach started in 2010. Actually, I went to Federal Polytechnic OFFA to assist some of their students where they are preparing for Nigerian Polytechnic Games. And I could discover a lot of talent from the students as of that time. So what I did basically was to, after the training, I need to move the training from the school initially, because that's where we actually started, to the town. You know, there's a court in town which is called OFFA Grammar School Volleyball Court. It's at the middle of OFFA. Because of its proximity, I need to consider a lot of things like easy access. Then the players will not need to waste most of their resources to come to the field, you know. So we moved it to town, and from there I started engaging, most importantly, the athletes that are around that are interested in the game, you know. So it actually started from there, and the first game I went to, I could remember, was the Nigerian Polytechnic's game in Nede. I actually went as an accompanying coach, and to the glory of God, my male team actually lost, but the female team qualified to the proper, and the proper took place in Nede, if my memory served me well. So it has not been actually rousing, you know, not so easy, but it's just like when you're determined to do something, you get it done. That is what I've learned over the year. So yeah, whatever we have become today, I actually started in 2010, but we started participating in major championship in 2012. That was when I took my team to Kaduna to participate in a Nigerian Volleyball Open Championship, which was organized by, sponsored by Nigerian Customs. That was the first and foremost. I mean, that was the first major Open Championship that I actually attended. And to the glory of God, from there, a lot of my little boys, you know, started taking interest, and they started also participating. Of course, before then, I've actually been winning laurels at the state level, that is in Kwara State. OFFA was the fourth since 2012. So From there, I participated in OFFA. I can't forget OFFA. OFFA Championship was a very interesting championship also that I also attended. A lot of national players also came. Yeah, then I was actually trying to build up the team to bring the team up. So it was not an easy thing to actually win at that level. But I have a focus, and the focus is that in the next 10 years, I should start winning something. So we move on from there. We actually also participated in Legacy Volleyball Club. Most of the, since they started Legacy, I've not actually missed it up to now. So it was not an easy championship to win, but I have a focus that if I continue to do well here, a time is coming that I'll actually move from there to another level. So the first national, I'll call it national championship I actually attended was Nigerian Volleyball Premier League, which is, Nigerian Volleyball Division 1. It was quite challenging, but to the glory of God, already I have two of my players playing at the national level. I have one in the female category and I have one in the male category. If I have to mention their name, Rafiat Temitope Mustafa and Abdulafiz Belomaya were already playing in the national. So we participated in Nigerian Volleyball Division 1, and the first leg came up in Ilorin, the second leg came up in Bauchi. When I received the message I have to go to Bauchi, I said, wow, that's a very long journey. But to the glory of God, we went to Bauchi, we conquered, it was not an easy task. Of our volleyball club finished third, which actually promoted us into Premier League. So the first leg the first time we participated in Premier League, if I'm not mistaken, I think we came 8th position. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. And the subsequent year, we also participated, and to the glory of God, the boys are actually matured. The jungle is mature. So it was actually easy for us to do a lot of things unexpectedly. Play with a team that has 90% national team. 20% professional. So it was not an easy thing for us, but we participated the subsequent year, and to the glory of God, we finished fourth. We finished fourth, which actually qualified us to play in the top 8 that took place in Lagos. And to the glory of God, we, for the first time of our volleyball club, came second in Nigerian volleyball championship. It was not an easy task. And to the glory of God, the last year, which is 2022, we are well prepared and we are well focused and we are determined that this time around we are going by the special grace of Almighty God to win the Premier League. Yes, it was not an easy task. We count for like 2-3 weeks. Then the funds were not actually there. So it was not an easy thing. But the morale and the spirit of my boys, because they know they are doing this for themselves and for the betterment of their future. So we put all that we have together and ensure that we participated in 2012 Premiership. And to the glory of God, we won, and that was the first time of our volleyball club will be the champion of Nigerian volleyball highest league in Nigeria.
While watching their training, I discovered the love among them. Just like a family, they embrace each other and laugh together. Quadri, who won the Best Outside Hitter award while representing Nigeria under 21 in Tunisia, is now playing in Libya. Mayowa is also playing professional league in Libya, while Sikiru plays in Dubai. In my mind, I know there's more to it. So I talk with Soba because I believe achieving this feat cannot be done only by himself.
Yeah, the journey wasn't actually easy, but just like I'm walking now, if you don't take the first step, it's going to be difficult for you to take the second step. Nobody jumps walk. We walk normally, one step before each other. So it is not an easy thing, bringing boys from different family, from different background, and trying to put them together and being able to achieve something for them in their life. It's not an easy thing, Just last year, 3 of my players played pro for the first time. Abdulafiz Mayowa, Abdulkadir Jayola, and Zikrullahi Oyedepo. So it wasn't an easy thing. But we started, and we started on a very good note. So to the glory of God, we are still hoping to have more boys playing pro, because that is most important thing. Most appreciate my community of as a community. They've really stood by us. They are always there for the team, and anytime we meet them, they are always ready to assist us. Yes, things are not quite easy, but even without it, I mean, even with it, they are always there to assist us. So I must appreciate of our December Union for the support they have given. I really do appreciate them. And I have few people that I have to mention, starting from Engineer Jide Olatunde. I can't appreciate you enough. And also my big brother, the man that I refer to as the pillar of OFFA Volleyball Club, talking about Dr. Abdulhakeem Adeshina Oyewale. Is a very good person to us. He has always been at the mercy of the club all the time. He always supports us financially and always interested in asking about how the club is faring. Most importantly, also, I must appreciate the state government of Kwara State. For the first time, we received assistance from the governor of Kwara State, Excellency, Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak. Is such a wonderful man, you know. He has this passion for sport, and he has done a lot within this short period of time. I must say it, he's a sport-loving governor. He's always there for sport. For the first time, he will be the first governor that I've ever assisted of a volleyball club. You know, so it's so wonderful. Just like what I keep saying, private individual cannot do this alone. We need the government. We need the government to come to our aid. That is the only time the private owner of clubs like us can actually effectively perform. And we really want to do more. If we can have assistance, if we can have support from private individuals, from the government, we really do more. Like take for instance where we are now, it is called Indoor Sport Hall of Kwara State. I have to move my boys from OFFA to Ilorin to come and come there so that we can train even while the rain is falling. And as you can see, imagine I can have something like this in OFFA. I don't have to move to Ilorin, you know. And let us also consider the advantage of having an indoor across the local government. If I have one in OFFA, for instance, it will give birth to so many athletes. I mean, in an indoor hall, you can have basketball, badminton, handball, you can have so many, you can even have table tennis. So these are other ways of also helping to eradicate poverty in our society. The government can do something like this in our local government. It's going to go a long way. Also, we must also beg the private individuals that have the capacity to do it to please come to our aid and put something like this in OFFA, so that we don't have to be traveling up and down. As a defending champion of Nigeria Volleyball Premier League, this has never happened before. This is the first time a private-owned club will be winning. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. So, to the glory of God, and I must return all the glory back to Almighty, because it is God. It is not by my power, it is not by my wisdom, it is not by my wisdom, it is not by my anything. It's just by the grace of God Almighty.
While I was about leaving Ilorin, another good news came to Soba. One of his female players, Miriam, won the most valuable player of under 21 zone 3 volleyball championship in Niger Republic. Leaving the camp, I discovered that Soba is building a family of volleyballers and not a team. A family that understand and cherish each other.